Our next guest is an actress, a mother, and founder of a little billion-dollar business you may have heard of called The Honest Company. Please welcome Jessica Alba. Yeah, what's going on? How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. This is like, we've never met in person, and this is very like 2021 thing to say, but like I know you through TikTok.
We're basically like digital friends.
Absolutely, 100%. And then a lot of people have been referring to you as the queen of TikTok. It's a lot of fun, right?
It is so much fun, but I would say I definitely don't feel like the queen, especially when I watch Allison and when I watch you. I mean, you guys are definitely dominating that platform, especially like for anyone over the age of 15.
Absolutely.
There's no one else.
Absolutely. Now listen, there's been a lot that's going on since you've been on the show last. You had a little boy since the last time you've been on the show. You just celebrated a birthday, right?
Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he just turned 3 on New Year's Eve.
Wow, okay, 3-year-old. So what is that energy level like? Tell me.
I mean, this boy is nonstop. He literally like wakes up, he's running, he's like throwing balls.
Absolutely.
He wants to play golf, cars.
Yep.
I mean, all of it.
Everything, listen, and it sounds like when everything kind of clears up that Maddox might have a new playmate because the energy is boundless, right? Now, what about the girls? How are they?
It's nonstop. They're great. They're different, you know, like Honor is sort of in that like tween teen kind of age.
Mm-hmm.
She's taller than me now. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how it happened. It happened so fast. And you know, it's just like she's not the little baby, you know, anymore. And it's just like, what happened? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, you're bigger than me. And then with Haven, she's like, you know, just the best. And she's somehow figured out with all of her, she's my one that really, you know, loves all the friends and socializing. Like that's her vibe. And she's really, you know, found her way through COVID and all of this, and has done it really well. We've binge watched so many shows, endless amount of shows.
Absolutely.
We've done family game nights nonstop. And Haven's usually the one to show me the dance routines on TikTok. So she schools me on a lot of those.
And see, and even with that, all of that time that they have to be on TikTok and consume and this and that, obviously, the distant learning is like a huge challenge now. And I heard you have a really interesting way to make sure that they are paying attention in class. Please, drop some game on us.
I don't know if it's like a way to get them to pay attention, but I can definitely call them out if they're not paying attention. I have spy cameras in their room, and so I can see, are they messing around? Are they focusing? I can call them out. I'm like the voice from the ceiling coming in. Also, if they fight, I can rewind and really see who hit who first.
Wow.
And so it's very good for that.
That's a key right there.
But yeah, the kids are really into the routines, and I found that if they like get up, eat their breakfast, take a shower, do everything that they would do as if they were going to school, that has helped a lot with just organizing the day, you know?
Absolutely. Now, and I got to ask, because they have to know, like, how cool and how major you are, right? I mean, this is you on the cover of Women's Health right now. Like, do they just, like, do they have bragging rights at school? Are they just, when you walk in the door, are they like, Mom? Like...
They think I'm so cringy. They think I'm the most cringy mom. I'm the definition of cringy. They actually said that I should use hashtag cringy mom.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's so mean. I'm like, there's so many more cringy moms
there
than
are.
me, guys. and they're like even saying that mom is cringy. They didn't know, you know, for the first, you know, beginning of their life, they didn't know that I was an actress. And I remember when Honor was like in first grade, she was mortified. And she came home, she was like, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, what? Because she knew I was like working at the Honest Company, right? And that's how they knew me.
Right.
And she was like, you never told me that you were going to be in grocery stores or in Target. And I was like, what are you talking about? And a friend brought a magazine to school and put Honor, she felt like put her on blast. And Honor was like, what is going on? Like, why are you on this magazine? Like, what is happening here? So then I had to break it to her that like I was an actress. And I would, sometimes I do the magazines, and she was just like, just felt so betrayed.
Yeah. I think over time, though, I feel like over time, like they'll have to realize, like, okay, like my mom is a boss, right? Like, I mean, and speaking of the Honest Company, you just came out with some new line of conscious cleaning products this month. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the conscious cleaning was 100% inspired by COVID. Just literally my kids learned about cleaning up. And they're the ones who set the table, and they definitely clean up after. But just thinking of all of the garbage you accumulate, it never felt so real, like bag after bag going to the recycle or what's in the garbage. And it's like, how can we, and I was thinking, how can I and my team, what can we do about this? And then there's this data point where like 600 million bottles a year go into landfills just from cleaning detergents. And it's like, how can we create a solution? So it's like these little cute refills. This is what you get mailed. And then you have a bottle that stays with you for life.
Love it.
And so that way you can really reduce your carbon footprint. You're not contributing to all of that landfill. And it's like anything we can do to do things that are good for the planet and good for people, we're in. And so that's really this new conscious cleaning. And the kids actually, thank you.
Absolutely,
and
I got a little bit right here.
They're very opinionated about the fragrance of everything. And so they helped me pick out the fragrance. So it's this really clean, light smell. It's called Pomelo Spritz.
There you go.
They are like, they don't want anything that smells too funky, not too perfumey. They're like, no, thank you. It's naturally derived fragrances. So yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. See, they'll soon realize how much of a boss you are. I'm telling you, just give it a little bit of time. The coolness factor is coming.